Good morning, cyber traders. Happy Thursday, everyone. 9 o'clock this morning, 30 minutes until the market opens, and we got a couple of little catastrophes going on. We had a couple of crazy stuff that happened yesterday. So I don't know if you guys were here this afternoon, but we had the afternoon meeting. We had a couple of big run-ups. We had a couple of buyouts that were going up. We got a couple of stocks that got destroyed, like X. We'll talk a little bit about those. A couple of good, interesting stocks. Wistia had moved pretty well. We're getting AI that's taking a big hit too. Also, I don't mean it was an earnings announcement. I don't even know actually. Yeah, it looks like it was earnings. The stock is obviously not doing too well. I also heard there was something about with Nvidia, this morning that the antitrust laws are coming in regarding about them owning like 80% of the AI business with their chip and stuff. They're finding it's becoming like a national security. And the way they look at it as a national security is that, these chips are in the military, you know what I mean? And they don't want these falling in the hands of China or something like that. So they said they have been filed, but they didn't yet, but probably they will. But yeah, there's been a lot of good stocks that have been moving. We're going to check them out. Let's talk about what happened. First of all, there's a couple of big ones that are moving this morning. We'll touch upon the East. That one's doing really well. Stocks up about almost 300%. A couple other ones. This one's moving up very, very nicely. Holt up 62%. Just keeps making new highs. We'll come back. We'll check them back a little bit. Let's just talk about what happened yesterday. There was a buyout rumor on Fiber. So Fiber was pretty cool. And, we were trading this stock yesterday in phase 3 in my afternoon class, and we were stuck in it all the way up until here. We had the stock all the way down here a little bit earlier when the news came out around 2:30. And what was nice about this stock, if everybody can notice, this is where we saw a lot of Fausto flags. So we had a gorgeous Fausto flag that was happening on the stock right here. You could see it. I'll even draw it out for you. Look at that beautiful Fausto flag. Actually, you can even make it even tighter there. Yeah, right there. Yeah, definitely right. And then what happened, literally the last 15 minutes when program trading kicks in, the stock did make a move. It wasn't a huge move. It moved. You could see it ran all the way to about 39.17. Finally broke out the last 15 minutes. And, it was a fun little stock. We did pretty well on it. Not spectacular, but we did chase it. X got destroyed yesterday. President Biden came out and put the kibosh on the merger, which I kind of agree with him. Why would you sell U.S. steel to Japan? You know what I mean? So they put a big kibosh on that. You could see a stock U.S. steel last year was at 25, and then the buyout rumors came out, and the thing turned from 35 all the way up to 50. And then, sure enough, you could see it didn't work out too well for U.S. steel. But nice little stock right there. That one did pretty well. Let me change this over here. Let me give you a different screen so you guys can read this a little bit better. I want to get off my trading screen. Maybe this one. There we go. So that one obviously did pretty well. And then Wistia was also another nice one that had a nice move early in the morning. Nice little pop right there from like $1.70 to $3. And then, it did some moving in the after hours. But afternoon, it was okay. 3:30. It ran from like 270 up to about 325. Not bad too. What else that we had? We had a couple other good stocks, a couple of nice shorts too that was missing. What do we have? We had ASST. That one did pretty well. Dollar DL. That was a really nice one earlier. It was on the watch list too. Dollar was a nice short right at the gate. You could see it was up at $72, dropped down to about 64. That one was also nice that we missed. We have two more other ones I want to point out. PDD was another one. Really, really nice short on that one. And Celsius, CELH, that one obviously got crushed too. That was a nice little short too. So there was a lot of nice little stocks, not only going long and short yesterday, but that is the past. Let's focus on the future. And the future is what's moving today. A couple of good swing trades also I want to point out. This thing just keeps making higher highs. Lockheed Martin on the swing trade, doing great on that one too. I mean, you could see us staying. A lot of us are in it right around 450, 460. Some of you chased it around 500. But this stock looks like it's going to be testing 600 soon. I mean, this thing has just been, listen, as long as there are wars, Lockheed Martin is they are the king when it comes to military stuff. So they're just doing really, 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 really nice. So anyway, Wayne says Japan has been clobbering our steel industry ever since they paid the rebuilding of their steel industry with the state of art with World War II. Yeah, I mean, listen, there's a lot of you here that are not spring chickens, right? There's a lot of us here and the retirees. We know it. We've been there. We've lived it. And you could see, and you know your history on that. So yeah, I could see how that could cause an issue, Wayne, when it comes to like U.S. Steel. Anyway, let's go do some shopping. Let's see what's going on this morning. There are quite a few stocks that are moving this morning. I want to start off with East. Okay, East Side Distillery. This one is moving up pretty nicely. The only issue I have with this stock is there were orders that started showing up. Let me point it out right here. See those orders out there? Big orders started showing up right around there, and that's when I started getting a little, you know what? So started backing off right around this $3. If it can get past the 3, then we're okay. All right. So East is, it's up a lot too, which kind of, gets me a little nervous too. We don't like stocks up that much. But anyway, that one's doing, we got to put on a watch list. These are a couple of the other ones a little bit better. HOTH. As orders go, all right. So big iceberg orders showed up around 80 cents, okay? But then we're getting a ladder effect. You could see right here, there's a lot of resistance levels going into May, June. You got a lot of support levels here back in early in February, March. So this $120 is a major, major resistance levels. If it can get past that, then you could probably see 140, okay? Very cheap stock. Everyone could afford it. HOTH. We'll put that on the watch list. All right. Not super excited about it. Not really a big fan of it. I like this one a little bit better. This one, Applied Blockchain. This one's moving a lot nicer. The only big issue with this stock too, and there's always an issue. And what is the issue? Big iceberg order just showed up for 200,000. That is correct. 200,000 shares. Somebody just showed up and wants to sell it. You want to see it? It's right there. Right there at $5. How much obvious do we need to make that, right? You see that order right there? So that's the reason why you could see it. It is having a very difficult time getting past this $5 a share. If somebody buys it, then we could see the stock. It probably can go to 6, maybe even 7, okay? But nice little move. But once again, what separates us from everyone else in the industry that thinks they're a guru, okay? They're going to slap on a MACD. They're going to slap on an indicator. They're going to slap on the news. They're going to slap on the P ratio. Not here at Cybertrade University. We focus on the institutions, the big block trades, the algorithms, and that's what separates us. So till we get past that, we're going to put it on hold. All right, a couple other stocks also that's moving up. This up 34%. We have this one, SHPH. There was a big order that showed up right around 350, and he pulled it. But nice little move. It's looked like it's making lower highs. SHPH. I like it. It's got 34%, 5 million shares, everything we're looking for. This one has been trending down. Mood's been going down. Fiber, everyone remembers this one, right? We just traded just the other day. Remember this stock right here? Yes. And if you're watching on social media, this does happen. Everyone remembers we traded the stock was at $1.60. It ran to about $150. It was an unbelievable stock. But remember, it did move let me just bring this back and show you. All right. So anyway, this did move yesterday. Okay. You remember, this was one of the stocks that we traded yesterday. Great pop on it. Ran from 3, shot up all the way to about $6. It was one of the big winners yesterday. It's getting back as iceberg orders go, which is what you're probably asking. Yes, he's still out there from yesterday. That 650 is kryptonite. It's not as big as the one I just showed you on this one on Applied. You could see it right there, but every stock has a different order out there. So anyway, nice little stock. FIE. We got that one too. All right. So what about brand names, right? What do we got? Any brand names? Anything going with the Fabulous Sevens? I mean, NVIDIA is trending down. I don't know if you guys saw that video I put 2 days ago. I talked a little bit about that. Tesla has been moving up pretty nicely. That one's been doing pretty well. You don't got to trade Tesla. You could just trade you could probably trade TSLL. That one's moving up pretty decent. All these stocks we already know about. These all these big percentage gainers are on our watch list. There's Fiber. There's Wistia. All these stocks we've been trading every single one of them. Every one of them. ASTS. We all know that one very well. That one did a really nice move yesterday and it backed off. So I didn't trade. You know what? I don't know. I washed my hands on it. Did really well on the swing trade on it. Will I consider buying it back? Maybe. Charge Point. Jesus, this thing is just not doing well at all. That one made the big loser list. AI. I mean, maybe on the short. AI not doing too well too. We'll put that on the watch list. I didn't see anything else on the New York Stock Exchange. Ain't nothing there. All right, traders. So anything that I'm missing, I did not call out. Anybody on social media? Anybody got one? Anybody? I'm just looking over here on the right. Anybody on YouTube or Facebook or Instagram? What do you got? No one out there? Anyone? Anything I'm missing? All right. So listen, I'll put the list on our feeds, on our X, on our alert service, on our Telegram. If you're not a subscriber, definitely subscribe to a Telegram. We're actually trying to do a lot more with it. So, if anyone here, make sure you subscribe to that. Remember phase 3, we're going to pick up phase 3. If you're a student of mine, class is going to start at 9:35. I'll see you all in there. Everyone else, once again, stick around the Cyber Group room. If you're watching on social media, just to let you know, today at 12 o'clock, I am doing a live demonstration. That's correct. Live. Take your phone, scan your QR code. We will be broadcasting live on social media also too, so you can watch it there too. If you are a subscriber, we will be broadcasting there too. So I'll see you back at 12. So once again, a lot of great action. It's always a great new adventure. We're out fishing today, and you know what? Let's see if we can catch another big another keeper. All right, guys. Good luck, everyone. Happy trading. If I don't see you in class, we'll see you back here for the open house at 12 o'clock. Good luck, everybody. Happy trading and trade safe, as always.